I mean, they put them on sale just a little bit, but I've been wanting them on clearance. Cross your fingers, y'all. I want to color my hair. Because listen, I am so over. See these little grays right here? They don't do it for me. And we need some assistance. And I've got some, here, let's take down the hair. Because we've been wearing a bun. I'm over the bun situation too. That feel good. That feel mighty good. It look a mess, but it feel good. But my grays just, see, and when I part it, I don't know if y'all can see. See, there we go. See how they coming in all sparse and funky? I thought they were really ready. It was tough for a trim, Kimberly. But I thought they were really ready to come in. Not so much. So I'm going with some color. You know what I really thought about? I thought copper would look really cute because I don't know what it is. Right here, my cartilage been itching like crazy lately. But anyway, I was like, the copper, I think that would be so cute, but I don't know. They have this in copper too. They do. I was about to read up on some of the warnings and precautions and all of that stuff. It says, be sure to take a patch test prior to use. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna do that. Take earrings, Take off the earrings and use a cotton swab. Oh, that's how you're telling me to do it. I don't want to do that. What else? I saw some warnings somewhere. Ooh, wee. Y'all see this right here? That is a long word for warning. Look like it take up at least half the alphabet in all my public school education just to pronounce it. Okay, let me see. Hair colorants can cause severe allergic reactions. Read and follow instructions. This product is not intended for use on persons under the age of 16. Temporary black henna tattoos may increase your risk of allergy. I don't have any of those. Do not color your hair if you have sensitive scalp or if you have ever experienced any reaction after coloring your hair. I have sensitive skin. Oh, don't scratch, girl. Don't scratch. But I would not say I have sensitive scalp. I'm tender-headed and that's different, but not sensitive scalp. Girl, what y'all think about copper though? Because, you know, in the summer, I wear like an ash blonde or something kind of thing, which I don't think them synthetic hairs is good for me. The last time I did the locks with that, first of all, I've heard about synthetic hair being bad. That's one thing. I actually don't have my ovaries anymore. Hallelujah. So I'm not too concerned about that part. Same thing for like relaxers and stuff, but it just felt like my hair was extra dry. And I take care to really moisturize it, but it felt like it was getting dry under there anyway. These are gloves in this little thing. Okay. Now, she willing to read instructions. I see warnings. Oh, steps. It just says apply the shampoo to hair, wait 20 to 25 minutes and wash with water. That's it? Bit bop bam? Okay. Y'all, why am I nervous about this? But I'm getting it in like a darkest brown and I'm really gonna concentrate on the edges. That's what I really want. I'm so confused. What is this? And the thing don't tell me. Oh, okay. I've never gotten dye with a little smock or a smock before. Why I call it a mop? That is what I'm looking at, right? Let's go over my head. Ooh, this stuff must be super messy. All right now. What if my head's too big? That's a little hole. I knew I was looking like a troll. Okay. Good thing I'm wearing a black gown. Oh, that's special. Did they give me 2 of them? Is that what I see? I guess so. This looks like a whole lot more than 2 uses. We're gonna show enough put the gloves on. Okay, but that's cute. I appreciate that. Thank you. And we'll see how this goes. Oh, y'all ignorant. You put one glove in one packet. That's ignorant. Wait. Oh, just kidding. Okay, my bad. Oopsie. You're gonna get enough of talking about paper, Kymberly, before you know what you're talking about. But it did look like it was just one glove. I was not understanding that. Okay. I feel nervous. When y'all see stuff that says 25 minutes or so, do you count the time from when you start, or do you count the time from when you finish putting it in? Because I count it from when I finish putting it in. So that's what I'm gonna do with this. This is not comfortable. Not to mention I'm not real fond of stuff all up and around my neck. I don't know, I feel like I should shake it. I saw some people on YouTube doing this. It might not have been this brand, but they were concerned that when it came out, it was like an oily consistency and then a color. Oh yeah, that's what it's doing too. It's kind of separate. You see the oil and then the color. So I'm glad I was warned about that. I shook it, but that didn't mean nothing. Oh Lordy, here we go. I'm putting it right here on my hairs in the front first, because that's what gets on my nerve the most. Oh, we're gonna catch that hair. Because, oh, that gray hair get on my nerve. I don't know if I caught it good, y'all. Because I don't want to get too down on my face, you know? I'm gonna rub that in. All up and around the edges. And the edges is kind of sparse anyway. If you want to darken my edges a little bit, I probably won't cry about it. Let's put a little more. I mean, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it, right? Do the doggone thing. I don't know, y'all. I think if this doesn't, if this goes well, it doesn't give me a bad reaction or anything, I'm gonna come back and oopsie. Yeah, we glad we got the smock on. We spilling stuff. But I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna try it in copper. I will say it does not smell delicious. I can't even describe what it smells like, but it's not fantastic. But that part I got figured out. I feel like I'm using a lot of shampoo right up in here. This is the bane of my existence, because I almost always wear my hair going back. You know what? Let's see the paper. Let's see the tissue. Because I can't tell if I'm looking at... Yeah, there we go. Glad we took that off. Kind of stinging on my ear already. And I don't even see it on my ear. Oh, because I was just scratching it with that cartilage and stuff. It just... Girl. Let's be a little more careful. Okay, I think I've covered all of those little irritants called gray hairs around the perimeter. So now let's just go into the hair, into, you know, just odd little areas where you might see a spring or two of gray hair. I swear, I see women whose hair, I've seen women in their 30s already gray, but it grew in so pretty. If mine did that, okay, I see it turning colors now. If mine would just come in pretty, I would absolutely leave it alone. I'm not mad at the gray. I'm mad at how funky it's coming in. I was really thinking it was gonna come in all nice and even and pretty. I think I was looking at my mother's hair, but my mother ain't no spring chicken. I ain't no spring chicken either, but you know what I'm saying. My mother's up in years, and when I thought about it, I was like, oh yeah, when she was around my age, she did color her hair. And then I really thought about it, and I was like, for the same reason. Yeah, I look at my sister. I have an older sister, and her hair, no offense, no offense, no shade, just tea. But her hair is coming in that pattern as well. Sorry. Some things you think about after you start saying it, but she don't know nothing about no Gemini house, so we good. And by the time she found out, she'll know I ain't told no lies. Okay. We're gonna collect all that up in there. And just shampoo. Uh-oh, I see me spilling it. Oh, I'm so glad I got this little smock on. And that's on my little Walmart robe here, honey. Even if I do have a Nerton just like it. Okay, I feel like we're getting somewhere. And it's feeling warmish. I don't know about that. Like to touch, it doesn't feel hot on my head, but to my hands, I can feel like a temperature difference. So something is going on in there. Like right in here at the top. Y'all ever see people who exercise and then they do something to their hair? And it over processes? Yeah, luckily I haven't exercised, or I'd be getting really worried right about now. I'm trying to catch all the perimeter hairs. I guess I'll start timing it from here. Did I get all those back there? All right, let's set ourselves a timer and see how this goes. I kid you not, I'm so excited for this to work, because if it does, I think I'm more excited for this to work so I can just get on with trying out copper. Because I don't know, I think that'll be a cute color. Copper, kind of cinnamony. I don't know how it'll come out on my hair. I guess that's why we're testing it on this. Feels like I covered all of it. I probably put too much in, who knows. We're just gonna run it all the way through. Alfalfa style, yeah, we definitely need to do some trimming. Oh, that's dead hair, I feel that. It just won't come off. And voila, can we put a curl on it? I kind of want to put a plastic bag on it, but nobody else did. And I don't want to be the inventor of a bad problem. I see this running on this side. We want to catch that because I don't want it on my face. Okay. And right up there at the top where I said it was warmer to touch, would I call it a tingle? I feel a noticing. Doesn't quite register as a tingle, but it's a noticing. Ooh, pray for me, y'all. I'm gonna see if any is running in the back. Nope, but I see a spot that I could wipe up real quick. Nervous about putting this mess all everywhere. Right there. All right, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Okay, I'm not gonna kid you, y'all. So far, I can tell, even while it's wet, that my hair is dry. If that makes any kind of sense at all. Oh yeah, so we're gonna deep condition this. By the way, I'm loving my handheld action here, and it's on a power setting that's really getting in there. Oh yeah, And she calls for a very deep sit under the dryer kind of conditioning. Yeah, I ain't gonna play with this one. I hope the color comes out though. I gotta get used to finding my nose. giving, this is a definite must though. We're gonna sit under the dryer with this. For my hair, this is a really good conditioner. This is the Joico Moisture Recovery Conditioner. Good stuff. Y'all know I've been thirsty to try this, so. This is that Touch of Gold that I got from Bath & Body Works. It smells really good. Isn't this how they do it? Oh, wait, we gotta get the squeeze shower effect. I ain't trying to waste stuff. She's not that girl. Oh, it smells so good. I'm not gonna play like I didn't already use some bar soap, because it's something about that antibacterial, baby. That antibacterial just does something to my little spirit. But I'm using my little stool to scrub on. I don't need to shave yet, so this is nice. Alright. Go, Kymberly. Go, Kymberly. You did it yourself, and you did it yourself. So go, Kymberly. Go, Kymberly. Okay, so let me tell you about my shower. First of all, usually when I shower, I gotta stand like bow-legged Keisha in order to get into all the, you know, crevices, we're gonna call it, that I really wanna get into. But with the shower bench, boom, makes it so much easier. That's one. Then I got myself all slathered up with this. Y'all saw me get this. This is lavender oil and magnesium body butter that I pick up at like TJ Maxx or something. You want to talk about thickalicious? Oh, baby. Yes, 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 yes. That is so thick and moisturizing. But I had to be a little extra. So I picked this up at Wally World. Got this at Walmart, scent unsmelled. I wasn't sure about it. I'm not the biggest vanilla fan, but I've kind of been coming into it, you know, because I like that lotion. Honey, I paired this with this thick body butter. Ah, first of all, the scent. And I bought this scent unsmelled, but when I opened it, I was so pleasantly surprised. It has different oils. It has vanilla extract for sure, but it also has jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, and some of the other things like that. I put these two together, rub them in, and just, it feels so divine. It is just, oh, so yummy. Y'all know I can't know something and not tell it, so I'm passing this on to you. Don't say I never told you nothing. Now, we do need to do the nails. Don't worry about the nails. This ain't that. This is about this, and it's just so, I'm gonna let this set in a little bit before I climb in the bed. But baby, she's gonna sleep sweet tonight. Good morning, classmates. We are on our way to the W2. You wouldn't know it from the way I'm dressed, because baby, I look like I'm ready to run errands on the weekend. I mean, I may not be ready to run errands, but I'm definitely ready for the weekend. I've been saying all week, if you see Friday, send her my way, because I'm looking forward. But the reality is, Friday is here, and I ain't ready. I'm not ready for work anyway. Last night we had buku thunderstorms, which is weird, because usually I sleep very well during thunderstorms, but last night it kept me up. I fell asleep. Oh, I fell asleep early. No sooner than I finished coloring my hair, which this is all I did with it. My plan was to color my hair and set it and talk to y'all and all. She didn't have it in her. We still deep conditioning my hair right now. That's just cold for it. Half didn't want to do our hair, so we just slap some conditioner on it and keep it moving. But yeah, that's why I can't do it slick down, because it has a ton of conditioner on it. But that's all right. That's all right. We'll get around to doing it eventually. That and my nails. I have just been in a trifling spirit. Oh, excuse me. Actually, part of that is the fact that I type better without nails. I type faster without nails.
And I've had a lot of papers to type up. So I'm just like, that's just gonna be one less thing to worry about while I get busy on the keyboard. Ooh, did it finally stop raining? Nice. Maybe the sun will come out. I actually low-key don't even want it to. I would prefer a little indoor recess situation for today. Y'all can do yoga, you can watch a movie, you got your choice. Just let me sit down. There's nowhere to sit when we do recess duty. And I need to be thankful because it's been times this time of year where it's been hecka hot, the sun just beating down on you. You put your hat on, you can try to avoid it, you know, stand under a toy or something. That sun be like, where did she? There she is. Got that tail. It is hot. Even the kids sometimes start begging to come in. Anywho, how do I get on that? We don't know. Probably because I'm talking about all things W2, but we are on our way. But the whole point of me talking about going to sleep is because I don't think I'm going to be able to upload, because the time that I get off work until the time I want to upload is a short window. That means I need to edit and, you know, upload it. Not just, well, first I have to download it. I think that's what the term is. I'm messing up. Oh, dang, I ain't got my DJI mic on. This whole time I've been running my mouth. And Lord knows, on a rainy day, it's probably even harder to hear me. Alright, here we go. Hopefully my mic is picking up. I did all that talking without a mic, so we're going to keep it short this time. I'm just going to say, good morning, sunshine. Welcome to Friday. It's another comfy day, so, you know, I'm trying to do that little bit. When it's comfy day, you can either wear loungy type of clothes or pajamas. I seldom wear pajamas. Like, it has to be a specific pajama day for me to wear pajamas typically, but here we are looking comfy, I guess, and we need it. I need all the comfort I can get. But anyway, all that being said, without me having talked with y'all last night and stuff, I think all I have is me dyeing my hair. So that's not going to work. That's not going to be a video. So I guess Friday's upload is going to be pushed over to Saturday. And I hate that because I'm trying to be consistent. I'm definitely filming every day. I'm vlogging every day. So I'm honoring that part of Vita, vlog every day in April. But I was also wanting to upload every day, every weekday in April as well. I don't know. What do y'all think of this series anyway? Are y'all feeling it? Or is it kind of like, it's okay if you fall back? What are y'all thinking? Girl, the way my inner fat girl has been looking forward to lunch is ridiculous. So first of all, I heat my lunch up in my little thermal thing here, whatever this is called, because I'm not a real big fan of microwaves. This is so sad. I had to use a regular bowl from home because, ooh, that thing is hot too. So for that same bean salad, that Hoppin' John Dent's bean salad, whatever you want to call it, I put a chicken breast on top and just a little bit of feta cheese. Baby, I done had this classroom smelling so good. One of the kids was talking about, oh, I can't wait for lunch. I'm ready to go. I'm hungry. You hungry? They're just talking to their friends and neighbors. I felt like that popular thing when they say, who's going to tell them? Not me. I ain't saying a word. Then we get downstairs. We get downstairs to the cafeteria, and one of my little boys like, this don't look like what we smelt it. this. When we finally get to the cafeteria, one of my little boys looked around and said, this don't look like what we smelt it. No, baby, it is not. I'm so sorry to tell you. I just said, really? Huh. Y'all hurry up and go so I can eat. This is one of those meals I'm gonna have to keep in rotation. This is fabulous. Got my lipstick on this little plastic fork. Anywho, I hope y'all's Friday is going well.
and it's hot. I can't even let it cool down. Whew. So far my Friday is kind of sluggish, but I attribute that to the weather. I even have 4 kids out today. I guess they couldn't sleep either. And I got another one doing all that sniffling mess. No, sorry. When I tell you I'm tired of being sick, I'm sick and tired of being sick. Stay away from me. You ain't gotta come sit at my table, baby. I'll talk louder. I'll talk nice and loud for you down now. I wonder if this DJI mic has a speaker I can hook up. I don't care if it's like a megaphone or something. I'll point and talk to the kids. Give me 6 feet, baby. I will say the feta cheese is a nice extra, but I didn't even need it. That's just some dairy and calories I could have done away with. Anyway, we'll talk later.
Hello again. I'm on my way from the W2 now. Today was a busy day with some things I don't even want to talk about. Needless to say, we just on our way to At Home. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that gray chesty looking thing that I saw when I was there earlier. I really thought about getting it then, and I guess I'm gonna get it now because I've looked at different places, whether it's at Home Goods and Ross's and other little decorative stores. I've looked around, haven't seen anything I like about as much as that, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick that one up. And that's about it. When we go here, y'all, I'm telling you, we need to get back home. We need to get up out of these clothes, and we just need to get a little relaxation or something in. Probably a glass of wine. I ain't even gonna hold you. But when we out here, listen, don't look at nothing. Don't ask for nothing. Don't touch nothing. All the things your mama taught you back in the day, right now we doing that. We're not, none of that. We're not messing around. It's so funny. My daughter called me some time ago, and she was like, you know how in our family we call it doing the F around? My mother, that was my mother's term before. We just gonna go out and, you know, spend time out in the day. So she would call it the around. Told you my mama cussed like a sailor. That's all we're gonna say about that. And so I call it that too, growing up and later. But instead of effing around, they call it dilly-dallying now. So when we go to this store, I don't know, dilly-dally, it's not a bad term. It fits, I guess, but more than dilly-dally even, I got used to saying lollygag. So we're not going to lollygag around. We're going here, we're on a mission, we're picking up that chest, we're not getting, you know, a couple, 2, 3 other things that I think might, because, oh, I can get distracted. It is so very easy for me to get, something about the word clearance. Clearance alone gets me distracted. So we're not doing that. I am just itching like crazy. Oh my goodness, okay. I'm not itching, it's psychological. Don't scratch no more, we're good. And that's that for that. I'll tell you what else I was looking for when I was looking at some of the other stores like Home Goods and stuff. I was looking for something that's a little bit higher, because right now the things that I'm storing my pictures in, and yes, I have multiple what are we going to call those, bins or whatever of them, and all of them have pictures and little mementos and stuff in there. But I was looking at it and I thought I could probably put them all in one box, maybe even put an organizer or something in there. But it's just, like I said, not only does my granddaughter go down memory lane, but I look down memory lane in those pictures too. The only thing I can't remember in my mind is how big is it? I think it's big enough to hold everything. That's not too much the problem. The problem for me is I wish it's set up higher. I feel like sitting that low in that area with those tall curtains, I don't know. I can't map it out in my mind. I got to figure out a time when my daughter has time to help me to hang the curtains as well. I need to hang up the pictures and just kind of get some of the stuff out of my way. When I start having too many things in my mental to-do list, I start getting jumbled up. Sorry, I thought I saw something fly by. It was a shadow. But I start getting jumbled up. And just to clear my mind, I need to start checking things off my list. That is going to make me feel a whole lot better. But I'm checking that off. Loving the bench so far. I don't know if I've talked about it or not, but it's a small little bench. Girl, when I first had it and I saw the handles, I was thinking the handles went upward. And I was like, how is my tail gonna fit on this bench? Not that I really want to sit on it anyway, and I haven't. But I do put my foot on it, and you know, I'm hitting them heels with that pumice stone, baby, because sandal season is coming. I don't want to be caught unawares. I've already seen a couple of my co-workers. I'm like, did you mean to wear sandals with your feet like that? But you know, I gotta mind my business. Let me not talk about people, because I ain't gonna act like that ain't happened to me once or twice. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna know this. You know, I'm just run here, run there, and then I'll get myself a pedicure later. Would I go to work looking like that? I don't know. Yeah, I think the chest is really all I need anyway, so it's not gonna be hard for me to not lollygag around. What? You're right. I probably will still look at some stuff. You're probably right. I'm gonna just put that out there right now in advance, so I don't be looking like a liar. I'll probably look at stuff. I ain't saying I'm gonna pick up nothing. Although I will add, just one little thing I'm gonna add. I will add, I wouldn't be too mad at putting a little light in the corner. Because I just feel like light does something. It sets a nice little mood. It can make things bright and clean looking, even if you need to dust, you know. Not too much light on the dust, though. If you put the light on the dust, maybe it'll tell on you. But it just makes things look bright and airy to me. And so I like that. Or it can even set a mood. Like if you turn off all the other lights and you have a dim light, accenting certain pieces. Like, oh, and I'm going to get some lights to put over my artwork. I've already looked on Amazon. If I see some out here that are cheaper, I'm getting those instead. The Amazon ones wasn't expensive, but it's just the GP. You know, why would I give them $1 when I can keep it to myself? So that is it. That's all. No more. Is this my turn? This is my turn. Shut up, girl. Pay attention. You can't even walk in without seeing clearance. I definitely feel like it's a setup when the first thing I see walking in the door is a clearance sign. All I know is I said we wasn't lollygagging, and I found my way over here looking at this gold chair. It might be too gold. Because in my mind, I'm trying to figure out, it kind of goes with the bench that I have in my bedroom already. It's comfortable. And I could probably could I put it in my vanity? I think it's too low. It's too low. It's got too much gold instead of the yellow that I need. Ooh, and it's got too much price on it. $250. Girl, let me get all my sits up out of this chair. We're going to sit good and comfortable now because we're not taking it home. And keep on moving. Oh, and scratching. Oh, I'm so mad at me. See, that's how they get you. They pull out the clearance sign on the end cap, but then you go down the aisle and you find out nothing you like is on clearance. Who's that basket? Wasn't it over here, y'all? What you mean you don't know? Y'all were with me? Was this the aisle? You got some spots, and man, them speakers is blasting. Where is that basket? Y'all don't tell me. Oh, don't tell me it's a snooze and lose. Oh my goodness, if that basket is not here, I gotta go back to the drawing board. That's a lovely two-tone basket, but it has nothing to do with my living room. Oh, here we go. And now that I look at it, it doesn't have what I thought it did. Cause I mean, this little bit to go on the snap here don't count. This is the one I saw. It's got gray, white. I don't know why in my mind it had more gold accent colors on it. Do we want it, y'all? What you think? I think we're just gonna have to see it to know. And then if it doesn't work, we just bring it on back, right? Part of me is tempted to go with like a natural wood color. Once I put it in the house, it's gonna not go well with my yellow furniture. since that's all we came for, we should be ready to go, right? Right, ladies? But of course, you know, we'll probably find something else to be nosy about. Mostly looking to see if I do see a basket, but maybe a little more of the gold accenting that I would like. And it's giving no. It's giving no. And I got enough sense to know I've been to enough places that it's probably not out there, whatever I'm thinking in my mind. Not that I've ever seen it, but just like in my mind. I might let my eyeballs wander and look left to right, but baby, we on our way to the cash register. You know what I wish they had on sale or clearance sometimes? Be the trees and the plants. I mean, they put them on sale just a little bit, but I be wanting them on clearance. I like them, but I don't like them that high. I did say I kind of wanted to put a light in the corner, didn't I? Let's just take a really quick look at some of their lamps. $129. I like the style of this because I can aim the bulbs and stuff where I want them to go, but I'm not gonna pay $129. And that's the going rate, okay. They all looking $129-ish. I grew up in my house with some of these. Like we had these in the 70s and it's $150 now. This one's definitely big enough, but now I've got in my mind that I want 2 pictures. So I need it to be big and in a pair. Don't you hate it when you start getting ideas in your mind, but the stuff you see isn't the stuff you want? All of these have too many blues. I can see those from the sides. I definitely love the scale of them. If I could swap out the blues for the grays, I'd be in business. Oh, it's just a mood. Girl, I can't hardly even pick it up. Oh yeah, that would definitely be big enough to get the job done. Has movement, has damage too. Ooh, I didn't do that, y'all. Y'all saw it? It was already here when I saw it. Put that back quick. I told y'all not to touch nothing, didn't I? Yeah, in my mind, I'm having 2 pictures. Hi, how are you?
Love that chest.
Thank you.
And are you a first member with us here?
I am.
All right, would you put your phone number in out there for me?
Sure will. Okay, y'all, so we are back home and showered. I couldn't remember if I told y'all I did decide on the white curtains. So I'm putting the curtains here. We're just waiting on a good time for me and my daughter. And I brought the basket in too. And let's see how she looks. Okay. It's not as short as I was thinking it was, because in my mind it was way shorter, but it's not too much shorter. It's the height of 2 of the other baskets. So I'm cool with this. We'll do some readjusting and all of that later. And this is gonna be a nice fit. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not mad at this at all. Good deal. I'm gonna put this over here. Oh yeah. So over here, this is where I was talking about putting a light fixture. And I feel like if I have one that kind of points somewhere in the living room, it could point down on the couch, because I'm already gonna have 2 lights over the pictures, right? And I'm gonna tell you, I really liked that one picture, the one I said had movement, it had damage on it. I really liked it for the colors and all of that. But I just feel like for the scale and space, 2 pictures is gonna look better than even one big one going across the couch, because the couch is already one solid long thing and I didn't want a big solid picture. So I'm gonna do the 2 and put the light fixtures over there, which brings me back to the light fixture in the corner. It can just point, it could point at the globe, it could point at whatever, you know, just to kind of set the mood of the room. And then the other one could point upward for uplighting if I get one that has 2 lamps on it, you know what I mean? And then at one point I will say I thought about putting a big tree or a plant, I don't know if I'm in y'all's way or not, a tree or a plant or something in that corner. But when I put one in, given the scale of the ceilings, it just didn't fit right. So the lamp with the uplighting, if needed, that's gonna make that right. And I think, So with that, I think I'm pretty much, oh yeah, I got some other things to hang up too. I got a couple of other pictures I'm gonna put in a couple of other spots. And I think over the TV, which y'all can't see, I'm going to take like some of my favorite family photos, and I'm just gonna have them copied in black and white, and I'm gonna put them up there, like maybe a dozen or so pictures. 4 by 4 by 4 would look good on that space. We'll see. That's a project for another day. Today, I'm tired. It ain't dark outside yet, but I'm tired. I had a rough day, I ain't gonna hold you. So now that I'm home and I'm showered, I can talk about it, because I couldn't even, girl. So today, I'm just walking around the room, you know, first of all, I'm in a different room. It's smaller and it's messier already, like it bothers me. I'll probably get some butcher block paper and just like behind that area where I was sitting and eating my lunch earlier, I'll probably put that there so I don't have to see all the workbooks. And that's not even all the workbooks. I've got a whole bunch of other workbooks in another co-worker's classroom, because hers is bigger. Turn on a little light. Hers is bigger, so I got some more workbooks in her room. Like it's so many things. And anyway, I'm walking around the room and I look down and I'm like, oh, somebody dropped, you know, some of their snack or whatever. I go get a paper towel. Thank God. Thank God I got a paper towel. And I get ready to bend over and pick up whatever little piece of food it is. And it moved. It moved. Girl, it wasn't food. How about it was ants? Oh, I see. I put this on so I stop doggone scratching. Every time I even think about it, but I know I'm clean. How do I know I'm clean, baby? Because before I came home, first chance I got while I was still at the building, I stripped off everything and I'm just shaking it. When I tell you shaking it like a stripper's booty, everything is getting shook. And I keep looking, I'm in the bathroom at that point because I've already killed the ants. I'll get back to that in a second. But I'm looking at the floor and I'm thinking, surely I'm gonna see at least one ant. No, and the more I don't see ants, the more I'm shaking because I feel like one should have fallen off. I never got one to fall off my clothes, which I guess I should have been happy for, and just feeling like, oh, that means, Kymberly, there wasn't one on your clothes, so you're good, right? No, I couldn't stop thinking about it all day anyway. So when I go to kill it, I have this paper towel that I was going to use to pick up the food. I just dropped the paper towel on these hundreds of ants to kind of cover it. And then I start stomping. You would have thought I was in Flash Dance or what's that? The river dance? Like I'm stomping the ants. And then I got to step back and I got to stomp my own shoes because in my mind, they're crawling on me. So I go back and I stomp some more. I step back, have one of the kids get the hand sanitizer. I'm pumping the perimeter and it was a mess. It was, and that's all I could think about. I'm like, turn to page 22, scratch. There's an ant on me. There's got to, listen, boys and girls, we're going to read a story about scratch. So that's why I had to go to, and then you can't convince me that they didn't move from the floor all the way up to my hair because I cannot stop scratching my hair. That's where I itch the most. But yeah, we came home, we showered. We're going to have a glass of wine and we're going to call it a day, baby. I guess we'll start editing. But yeah, I love y'all. Relax. Hope you have a great evening, all the things. And honey, if you have a sip of wine, take another swig for me too. Woo!